Surprise, surprise. Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Come on in. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, so I thought I'd just come on and say, hey, hope y'all are having a God bless Thursday. I am. It's beautiful today. It's nice. It's cool. The sun is out. I feel great today. I've had a long week, kind of a tedious week, but I feel good today. So I thought, let me get on here and do something real light and quick and just say, hey, hope y'all are doing well. Love you all. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. Thank you for your well wishes, your prayers, and everything. Tony is doing well. He's home. I'm sure Tony has told you something on one of her channels, or probably all of them, but he's doing well. He's home. He came home the day after. Kind of got a little concerned the day of because he was sleeping a little while, so I had to go back there and check him out. I'm gonna tell you something about a mother and her children. Don't mess with us. I mean, when something ain't like we think it's supposed to do, then we have to go into action and go ahead and get it straightened out. So praise the Lord that he's well. He's doing fine. He's on the road to recovery. He's home now. He only stayed in the hospital, what is it, 2 days, which was wonderful. I'm excited about that. Again, I've had a busy week, ripping and running, doing 1,000 things, and praise the Lord, he's out. He's back right here, right 5 minutes, 10 minutes from me now. So I feel real good about that. Thank you all for your prayers and your well wishes, and continue to pray for him that his recovery will be okay and it'll be without incident, and he'll just go through it with flying colors. Love you guys. So let's get to this food over here. I'm going to cook something real. Well, I'm cooking 5 or 6 different things. You know how you have a taste for stuff and somebody else got a taste for something else. So I know Kareem does not care for, he likes fish but don't like it that much. This is some salmon. I'm going to throw it in the oven under the broiler for a few minutes, and I'm going to make me a big old salad, and I'm just going to crumble that salmon over it, and I'm going to do some veggies with some cauliflower, frozen cauliflower, a little bit of broccoli, and some onion. And then, remember I told y'all about those packages that we got from the COVID packs? This is a pack of that taco meat. So I'm going to heat up some of that taco meat, heat up some chili. I got my veggies all chopped, the lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, that's to go on there. And I've got some chili thawing out. So we just got a variety of stuff. And we're just going to go right on through it. So what I'm going to do first, though, because nothing is going to really take all that long to cook. So I'm not going to be even using a whole lot of dishes to cook with either. So what I'm going to do first is just get my fish ready. I've already seasoned it with some Miss Dash lemon pepper seasoning, some garlic salt, not garlic salt, excuse me, garlic powder. This is a little bit of olive oil. And what I'm going to do is just use a piece of aluminum foil like so, because I love olive oil on everything. And I'm going to spray some Pam spray on there to make sure that it does not stick, because all I want it to do is just to broil just slightly. And when I get it done, I'm going to crumble it right over. It's going to be part of my salad. Put all my seasoning. The only salt content on that, because remember I told y'all I'm cutting back on my salt. I put some of my Gold Mountain seasoning on there, which is salty a little bit. Probably a teaspoon of that, my Gold Mountain seasoning. There it goes. From the Asian market. Put a little squirt or two of that. A teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder combined. So what I'm going to do with this is going to go into the oven. This skillet, and I'll just sort of heat it up a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm going to sit it right there. So like I said, I hope y'all are having a God-blessed Thursday afternoon. The week is almost over again. I'm telling you, it's been a long week, y'all. I was walking up the driveway, coming from getting. I'm fully vaccinated, as they've recommended to this point, for the coronavirus. I've had my second shot today, so that's good news. And I hope as many of you who wants to have the shot will go ahead and get your shot. I certainly got mine. I've just found out as I was coming in from getting my shot, one of my neighbors just passed away from the virus. So, you know, I don't know, y'all. We just have to continue to pray without ceasing and pray that God will keep us. I don't know the circumstance. I know she did have the virus. I don't know anything beyond that except she did pass away about 2 doors down uh, from me. So, sending condolences to the Robinson family. So, y'all just continue to pray without ceasing. That that's a close knit family there, and they've lost the grandmother. So, what can I say except to continue to pray without ceasing, keeping people lifted up. I call as many of my friends and acquaintances, whoever phone number I got, when they come on my mind, I try to get on that phone and call them or send them a text. So, we can act accordingly. And my neighbor and I was just talking about making good memories. I mean, people, this thing is hitting home. You think about in the last week or two, we've had some more shootings and all those kind of things. Please pray for these families, for these children, for these young children. Pray for their minds and for their spirit and for their well-being when they're making decisions about what and how to do things. So we just don't ever know what's going to befall us, because one thing my neighbor and I did say, when it's time for you to go, certainly you're going to go. But in the meantime, we don't know when that is. So let's do good as often as possible so that things will go well in our life. Okay? All right, back to the meal. I've got some onions that I cut up a long time ago. Y'all remember all those big onions I had? Well, this is some of them. Let me get something here because I know they're going to skew all over the place. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a lid here. I already know they're going to fly all over the place as soon as I put them in, because the skillet's hot and the onions are still sort of semi-frozen. So what we're going to do here is go ahead and drop some in there. Oh, it's still getting everywhere. I'm trying to close the door after this cow got out the barn, but that's okay. We'll clean that up. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That's why I was prepared for it. So we're just going to try to let a little bit of that water cook out of those onions. I'm going to be doing the same thing with this cauliflower. Remember, this is riced cauliflower from Sam's Club. I love cauliflower. Love, love, love it. Okay. Now, that's going to slow down all the way because that was a little bit more cauliflower than it was onion. So we're going to let that sort of cook there for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put in, everything is frozen. That's why this is doing this. I'm going to let everything go ahead and cook as much as it needs to cook. And when I'll start putting my seasoning in shortly. And we'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Got the broccoli. This is one of those little frozen bags of broccoli. It's a steamable, but I'm going to use it right here in my little stir fry deal here. It has butter already in it, so I'm sure it's very flavorful. And I'm going to put as less salt in it as possible. And what I've learned to do now, and I told my family, I said, I have to start cooking with less salt. So I'll cook with a little bit, and then they can, to the point where they can add their own salt if they need to add more salt. See how that's cooked all the way down? It's not jumping all over the pan right now. So just going to go ahead and put that cauliflower in there. This is just a way to show you when stuff is frozen like that, have that heat all of the way up so that you're going to get a lot of condensation in the pan. This is a little bit more cauliflower. I had a half a bag and a whole bag. I love this stuff. I can eat it for breakfast, y'all. Okay, so we're just going to let that cook for a little while, and I'll be back. Okay, my veggie mix is cooking nicely. All the water is gone out of it. I'm so excited. I put some put about a fourth of a stick of butter in there. I'm putting now some teaspoon of garlic powder, little onion powder, Miss Dash, put a little bit of her in there. And of course I'm going to put some of my lemon, I'm not sorry, not lemon. This is my Gold Mountain seasoning. So this is chopped up so fine, so you don't really need a lot of salt. So I'm glad. It's very flavorful, and I don't have to put any salt. I'm just going to let that continue to dry there a little bit. It smells so wonderful, y'all. I'm going to put the lid over here in a minute so that everything will, all those flavors will go on in there. So I think we got us something going on. So, you know, I like veggies that have strong flavor, like cauliflower. To me, has a strong flavor. So the salt content, you don't have to put a lot of it in there. So I'm gonna put a little bit that of that Salmon, just a little bit. I'm just waved it over there. Y'all notice I just waved it across there. And I'm gonna put just a little bit of complete seasoning. And I believe that's going to get it, and you know, you won't even miss all that salt that you normally put in stuff. Just a tiny bit of salt. I'm sorry, not a tiny bit of salt. A tiny bit, about a half a teaspoon of complete seasoning. And basically, I'm done with the seasoning because, you know, like I said, this particular veggie, cauliflower, has a very strong, good taste to it. And broccoli has a good, strong taste to it. Okay? So, our little stir-fry medley is ready. So, I got my nice vegetables ready for my meal. So, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to turn it off. So, the stir-fry is done. And the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and slide my fish. I've already seasoned it and everything. I'm going to slide that fish. I'll make sure I don't want any water in there. So I've put my fish just on that. I got some heavy duty foil, stuck the fish on there, and I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit, so it'll stay nice and moist. Okay. And now I'm putting, this will probably take 5 or 6 minutes to cook. And then I'll start putting my salad together. Okay. I'm going to put it on high broil. And we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I am back. I'm getting ready to go ahead and put this taco meat in the pan. Now, this is how I use it. Remember, this is the taco meat from those stemless boxes of food. And I'm going to use about, I probably, because really, Kareem is going to eat this. And I always cook him about 2 cups. Pour about 2 cups of it into my pan there. Let's get it in there. If he doesn't eat it all, honey, just freeze it right back up, and he usually will eat 2 cups. Okay, so that's about 2 cups. I sprinkle maybe a half a teaspoon of paprika into it. And because it's already seasoned, got salt and everything in it, I put about a tablespoon of tacos, you know, one of those little taco packets. Just put that in there, just for a little extra added flavor. And I'm going to sprinkle some garlic powder, some onion powder, and I'm just going to let it cook there for about 15 to 20 minutes because the meat's already done. Okay? Just so you know that it's already done. This is just me. You could probably eat it just, you know, just heat it and go ahead. But this is what I'm doing for 2 cups of that taco meat. And like you said, it's like I told you, it's like a little granule type thing. And I put about a fourth of a cup of water in there altogether. Okay. And I'm just going to put a lid on it and let that cook for about 20 minutes. And when it gets done, it'll be ready to make the tacos. I got chili to put on it, and of course, all the veggies over there. Just letting y'all see what Kareem's going to eat for dinner. And I'm going to get ready to put my salad together here shortly. So hold on just a minute. Okay, my fish is out, and I'm gonna get ready in a few seconds here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my salad together with my fish. So hold on. Okay, y'all, here we go. I got my lettuce, I got my fish, and I got my eggs there. Get my plate here. Go ahead and do just like so. I've got lettuce, the orange, different colors, the little orange peppers, and tomatoes. Okay. Probably gonna put, this is a couple of these. I'm only gonna use, well, egg and a half. If I need more, I can always grab more. Okay. Well, no, I did 2 eggs, didn't I? Okay, so I got all my eggs on. That's gonna be so wonderful, y'all. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, all I'm gonna do with this fish, I'm gonna take 1 piece of it, set it right there, and I'm gonna sort of break it up a little bit on top. Okay. Just break it up a little bit on top. I may get a half of another piece. I'm hungry all of a sudden. As soon as I smelled that fish, I thought I'm hungry. So anyway, that'll be something. What's left will be my little midnight snack. Okay, now I'm gonna drizzle it with some balsamic vinaigrette. Notice I'm not putting any salt on it. We'll just let this content of this dressing do. Probably 2 tablespoons. A little, I'm gonna sneak and put a little bit of ranch, just a little bit of ranch. Okay, that's it. Now, y'all know I love me some Bragg's vinegar, so I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of Bragg's vinegar over that. I just love the way Bragg's vinegar tastes. Okay. So that, folks, is my dinner. Except for I've got to put my, grab me some of my vegetable stir fry over here. You know, this is like a free food, so I can eat all this that I want to. So, I'm not going to put too much. I can't eat that much. So, now, got my food ready. So, I'm about ready to get over here, sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. I'm telling you, I am trying to do what I'm supposed to do as far as my eating, cutting back on the salt and all that good stuff. Kareem's not here, so he's not going to be eating his tacos just yet, but he'll be eating his tacos along with some of the veggies. And I'm just going to eat my veggies and my salad. Y'all know me and veggies, so this is a good, nice, kind of a light meal. I'm saying it's a nice light meal, and it's real quick and easy. It's something that you can fix right quick. It's something that's tasty. Y'all know I like highly seasoned food, so I'm using the herbs to make it highly seasoned without putting the salt in it. So if you need to cut back on salt, a nice salad, you know, broil you up some fish, olive oil it, garlic it, onion powder it, dash it, lemon pepper seasoning. I didn't put lemon pepper seasoning on it because it has salt content, and this dashed lemon pepper does not have salt. The Tony Chachere's in there, and just season it up real good. Chop you up veggies, put it on there, a little bit of salad dressing, and like I said, I always use that balsamic vinaigrette. It's very good. Has a little bit of sodium in it, but not much. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I got to get this salt situation under control. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for your prayers, your well wishes, and your encouragement. And I encourage you to continue to pray without ceasing. Be kind to someone. Do something good for someone. A meal, a phone call, a text message, whatever it takes to make somebody's day. Because, you know, we don't know from one day to the next when something's going to happen that we're going to need those things to come right back at us. So again, like I said, one of my neighbors passed away, so y'all keep the Robinson family, please, in prayer as they grieve their dear grandmother. So, guys, I love you all so much. Keep me lifted up in prayer, and I'll do the same for you. So pray without ceasing. Keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down. I love y'all. I thank y'all. And I'm going to say toodaloo because I'm getting ready to eat my dinner. Toodaloo.